The rise and fall of Airbnb investing. This is Kevin. Kevin is an optimistic stickman. He watches a lot of financial influencers on social media. They all tell him the same thing. Do not work a 9-to-5 job. Buy real estate, put it on Airbnb, and enjoy automated passive income while you sleep on a tropical beach. Kevin is hooked on the dream. He does not want to deal with regular long-term tenants who complain about leaky faucets. He wants high-paying tourists who pay 3 times more per night. Kevin takes out a large bank loan and buys a stylish studio apartment in a popular tourist district. He buys trendy furniture, installs a smart lock on the front door, and creates a beautiful listing online. He sets his price at $150 a night. Kevin sits back, opens his laptop, and waits for the money to pour in. He feels like a financial genius. He thinks he just unlocked the ultimate wealth-building shortcut. Kevin is about to get punched in the face by reality. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the short-term rental market. We will show you how the Airbnb hustle transformed from a gold mine into a professional nightmare, and why modern property investors are losing their shirts. The nightmare begins with stage number 1, the ghost town effect. In his digital spreadsheet, Kevin calculated his profits assuming his apartment would be booked 25 days every single month. But real life does not care about spreadsheets. During the summer, Kevin is busy. But then, the autumn rain arrives. The tourist season ends. The bookings completely freeze. For 3 straight weeks, nobody clicks on Kevin's profile. His smart lock stays silent. But Kevin's fixed costs do not care about the weather. The bank still demands its $2,000 mortgage payment on the first day of the month. The utility company still bills him for electricity. Kevin realizes a brutal economic truth. Short-term rentals are not a real estate business. They are a hospitality business. If you do not have guests, you are running an empty, expensive hotel, and you are paying for every single empty room out of your own pocket. Stage number 2, the destruction crew. Finally, a guest books the apartment for a weekend. Kevin is relieved. The guest is a friendly-looking stickman named Bob. Bob says he is visiting the city for a quiet museum weekend. On Monday morning, Kevin goes to check on his property. He opens the door and gasps. The apartment is a total disaster zone. Bob did not visit museums. Bob hosted a wild party for 40 people. There is cheap beer spilled on the designer rug. There is a massive structural hole in the drywall. The smart television is smashed. The neighbors are screaming at Kevin because nobody slept all weekend. Kevin panics and opens an emergency claim with the rental platform's insurance program. He expects an instant refund. Instead, he enters a labyrinth of digital bureaucracy. The support team demands official police reports, original receipts for every item, and 3 corporate contractor quotes for the repairs. While Kevin fights the customer service robots for 2 months, his apartment sits empty, broken, and unrentable. But the final, fatal blow to Kevin's business isn't coming from bad guests. It is coming from a much bigger monster. The final, fatal blow is stage number 3, the regulatory guillotine. While Kevin is fixing his broken drywall, the local city council holds a meeting. The local residents are furious. They are tired of noisy tourists turning their quiet residential buildings into chaotic hotels. They are tired of rising rent prices because landlords are taking long-term housing off the market. The city decides to act. They pass a strict new law. No more short-term rentals under 30 days without a commercial hotel license. If you break the law, the fine is $10,000 per day. Kevin's business model is completely illegal overnight. He cannot sell the apartment because the housing market is slow, and he cannot pay the mortgage without the high nightly tourist rates. He is forced to lower his price and look for a regular, long-term tenant. The golden dream of automated passive income on a tropical beach dissolves into a dark cloud of debt and stress. How can a regular stickman like you avoid the short-term rental trap? You must follow the golden rule of property stress testing. Before you buy any investment property, calculate the math using the worst-case scenario. Assume the city will ban short-term rentals next year. Assume you can only rent the property to a regular long-term tenant for a standard monthly price. If that standard rent cannot cover your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance, the property is not an asset. It is a financial time bomb. Never buy a property based on volatile tourist trends. Buy it based on core, local, long-term economic demand. Kevin rents his studio to a quiet librarian stickman. The profit is small, but it covers the bank loan. Kevin closes his laptop, deletes the influencer video apps, and finally gets a good night's sleep. True financial freedom is not about chasing trendy internet shortcuts. It is about building a portfolio that can survive a storm. Keep your investments grounded in reality, stress test your debt, and never let a hype cycle manage your wallet. Stay smart, read the local laws, and look past the passive income illusion.